Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ernie. Me and my group members will explain about an estate in Faraid. So firstly, estate is all the assets and liabilities of a deceased person which according to Islamic law, it is may be inherited by the deceased person heir. Concealing the estate of a deceased person from those who entitled to it is such an deceit act. It is haram or forbidden and cruel to do so. So basically, any beneficiary who is involved in such an act, either directly or indirectly, they shall be answerable to Allah in this world and hereafter. A Muslim cannot ignore the rule by Allah and dispose the estate of a deceased person according to the rule and custom of the particular country. Okay, next. Faraid. Faraid can be defined as the determination of the rights and the heirs portion of the deceased inheritance is based on the provision of the Sharia law. Faraid also ordained in a great detail by Allah in Al-Quran. A Muslim must abide by this rule of Allah in all circumstances. Allah has decided upon the rights of inheritance on the basis of the responsibility of men and
Here
women.
I will explain a little bit about several types of estate. Firstly is immovable property. Immovable property such as a building, a piece of land, or a plantation. Next is movable property. Movable property such as money, jewelry, equipment, vehicle, and others. Third is money owed to deceased person. Four is property that has been mortgaged. That's mean a property that has been found by a deceased person and that is redeemable. And five is mahar that has yet to be paid to wife until death. And then next is other assets such as saving, EPF, money, shares, unit trust, bonds, and insurance policies approved by Islamic law. And the last one is all other assets of material value.
Next, I will move to entitlement in Faraid. So, if man dies, all his wealth will be entitled for their inheritance, such as his wife, son or grandson, daughter or granddaughter. If man dies with no sons or grandchild from his son, he hears entitled 1/2 of the will. But if they have sons or grandchild, they will entitle 1/4 of the will. If wife have no sons or grandchild son, entitle 1/4, but if have sons or grandchild, entitle 1/8. If mother with sons or grandsons or uncle, or if with husband and wife, the heirs entitle 1/3 of the will.
Next, if daughter have one son or no son, entitlement will be 1/2. If have more than one son, entitlement 2/3 of wealth. Next, a Muslim is allowed to give not more than 1/3 of his estate in a will. If more must have consent from all this as higher. If without consent, the higher can only entitled for 1/3. However, writing a will to the higher or beneficiaries even 1/3 and with consent of the higher or beneficiaries are not valid.
Next is Hibah or gift. A Muslim can hibah his estate to anybody within living duration, whether partial or all of the estate, for example by transferring the name in the house title, car or land. Assets which can be placed under the Hibah trust consist of movable asset and immovable asset with value. This asset must exist during the contract or akad. Movable assets include cash, bank savings, and shares. Immovable assets refer to assets such as buildings, house, and land. In the Islamic law, hibah is valid once there is ijab and qabul about the gift that he or she wants to give away without consideration. It is haram to ask for the hibah back, even among siblings, husband and wife, except a hibah from father to the son. The beneficiary must be matured and baligh and of a sound mind. For individuals with disabilities or patients with mental conditions, the giving of the hibah must be done through a trusted guardian.
Nominee in insurance, EPF or tabung haji. In the Islamic law, nomination of the above are considered not valid or does not fall into the nominee upon the death of the deceased. It is still contrary to the Faraid. This is stated clearly by the Jawatan Kuasa Fatwa Kebangsaan 1973 in the Mesyuarat Majlis Raja-Raja on 20 September 1973. As a summary for this topic, an estate or legacy means money or property left by the deceased, and estate planning is the process of disposing of an estate after one's death. Important issues related to the estate planning are to ensure that our loved ones are able to receive our asset as soon as possible and the assets are passed on the person of our choice. Under the law, all our assets will be frozen upon our demise. A person dies without will, the beneficiary of a decease may face a delay in unlocking the estate frozen asset. For a Muslim, he or she can leave a will or the wealth can be distributed through Faraid. I hope we have made a clear explanation about this topic. Thank you.